Just when you thought we just had to deal with an injury, we have to deal with two more players that just can't get it right. As the Hornets prepare for the Texas Southern Tigers, who are 1-6 on the season, we have some breaking, shocking news out of the Alabama State football program that could affect our season, especially at the quarterback spot. So here's the first set of news. Deadpool is out for the Texas Southern game. He's only going to be out for 1 week though. We will have him back for the next game after this, which is against the Southern Jaguars. Deadpool got hit in the head during this game versus Bethune-Cookman. He never came back and he suffered a pinched nerve. He is out for this week. Now this could affect him being a Heisman Trophy candidate going down the future for the rest of this season. But it is what it is. Aaron Landrum, who suffered a broken collarbone versus Alcorn State, is now out for the next 7 weeks. Hopefully we will have him back by the time we get to the bowl season. So, taking the place at the quarterback spot will be Danny Finnerty, the backup quarterback. He does have better accuracy than Deadpool, so we're going to look for him to make a big impact. You have seen Danny Finnerty come in on some occasions, mainly when it's a blowout win for us and he will come back and he will get some reps in. Now, despite the fact that Deadpool will be out versus Texas Southern, there's still a high possibility that this could be William Wade Wilson's last season with us. So the next set of news is very, very disturbing. We have two Hornets that we have to suspend for this game. One of them will be missing 2 games. The first cat that will be suspended is our starting tight end out of South Carolina, the senior tight end, Henry Ortiz, who has not had a good season, but he did start this season pretty good, considering he didn't do anything his junior year. Henry Ortiz is in some trouble. He not only broke 1 rule, he broke multiple rules, man. And on top of that, he's our best tight end on this team. So I know you're asking, who's the other player that was suspended, Coach? Well, that would have to be John McCowan. That's right, he's suspended once again. Now remember, earlier this season, we had to suspend him for the Penn State game because he started blicking on some people after some arguments. Now John McCowan feels the need to not to show up for voluntary team workouts. I mean, it is voluntary. I don't know why he would be suspended for that, but that's not a big case. It's not a big deal. So we're just going to suspend John McCowan for 1 game. I thought about doing just 1.5, but let's go ahead and do it for 1 game because we got to make sure that interest meter right there, NCAA team interest, we got to make sure that it is as low as possible. With that being low, we can get our academic prestige to go up. Henry Ortiz, though, did something much worse. So he broke not 1 but multiple team rules this past weekend. There's no telling what Henry Ortiz was doing. We still don't know. Even Joseph Cooley can't answer the question. But they're also advising us to suspend him for the rest of the season. Now, we're not going to do that. But keep in mind, Henry Ortiz is a senior. This is his last year of eligibility. We're going to suspend him for 2 games, so we won't have him versus Texas Southern, and he won't be around for when we play Southern. This is one of the reasons why Buck Hill is so high on our list. We have to get him the 4-star tight end out of Florida because Henry Ortiz will be gone and we won't have any depth at the tight end spot. We have 1 more set of news we got to give y'all cats though, and I know if y'all have seen it. I've seen y'all talked about it in the comment section. We're going to move Kevin Humphrey up in the wide receiver depth chart. We're going to let Sheldon Green sit down, take a step back, and think about all the drops he's made that could have been big and impactful in certain games. Kevin Humphrey, as a true freshman, 6'9", almost 200 pounds. Every time he touches the ball, it's a big impactful play. Either he's going for long yards or he's getting into the end zone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Sheldon Green at that 3 spot. We're going to put Kevin Humphrey right there. We might let Patrick Collier get in some reps too, considering he doesn't drop the ball that much either. But look at this right here. Sheldon Green is said to have a 89 catch overall, while Kevin Humphrey has 88. But look at this right here though. Look at the reception category. 15 receptions and he has 9 drops. He could have had way more receptions if he just stopped dropping the ball. Tommy Chavez, we don't have to worry about him. He's our best wide receiver. We're going to keep Chad Hamilton at that 2 spot, but right now we're going to put Kevin Humphrey at the number 3 spot on the wide receiver depth chart. Join us next time. We're taking on the Texas Southern Tigers. Peace.